Goop. Goop for days. Goop for life. It's always goop. Hello everyone, Thoranx is here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 297, where we've landed on this wintry planet. And already I can see some fairly interesting terrain features. What is this over here? It's like a cave inside the mountain. It's the perfect place to get out of the cold. Look at that. And here we are. Nice little ice cave. When's the last time we took a picture in a cave, let alone an ice cave? And get these albumin pearls? No, I don't think that's on our agenda. But what we do want to do, maybe, is dig up some of these natural burial sites. Let's get to that. Yeah. Time-worn bones. Natural burial site. That one's kind of far away. We'll check a couple. We'll check a few more. Sure. Oof. Jumped right on over it. Altitude tolerant. Oh, that makes sense, actually. These snow planets, I enjoy this game a lot. I obviously. I'm not a big fan of throwing daggers at it, but I think when you love something, you have to be honest about it. And quite possibly, I feel like cold planets, which I love, which I really want to be my favorite, generally struggle from feeling the most similar. In part because the snow never really changes. I mean, snow is snow. But also, and this is probably a bigger deal. Oh, a rare bone. Okay, we'll read that one in a minute. There's just no breakup of the biomes. And I think because of that, I've subconsciously been avoiding them. Maybe we need to give them more attention so we can accurately assess their differences. Some are more forested. Some are rockier. This one has mountains, but the rockiness does not appear to be as severe as other locations I've seen. I think ultimately, when it comes down to it, we just wanted to swing by here for a moment and grab some bones out of a burial site. And what? We've got a crumbling partial skeleton. A skull in this collection of bones boasts an unusual number of eye sockets. What challenges did this creature face in life to prompt the development of so many eyes? And the rest of these, you know, it's quite literally barely 1 million units. And we're well into the late game at this point. Late enough, I don't even want to walk 600 units to get over to the Nightmare in Space. We're just going to call it over. That's how late game we are. Alright, well, let's pull up the Galactic Map, as I don't see a reason to hang out in this system any longer than we already have. 50,000 light years and counting to the galactic core. Let's get on our path, and let's see where we can travel. Doesn't look like there's going to be any within jump range this time. Okay. That means we're going to summon our freighter. I think rather than try to force the Nightmare in space into this role, which really it is just not equipped for in its current configuration, I think we just need to get the End of Sleep back out there. So let's do that. And let's depart this low light nebula and continue our push to the galactic core. Oof, Esiduta 1, slightly out of jump range. Akiotsu Ime 14. Let's do it. One planet. Let's do it. Very neat color for a nebula. I'm not looking at any planets. I don't care. I don't want to see. I don't want to scan. I'm not looking. La 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 la. There we go. Whew. It's difficult. It's really difficult. I think once we get to where we're going, we might actually do the stop and explore every planet at least for a minute. Maybe. Let's just punch right back to the map. 42,000. Oh my. It says indium drive required. So we're just going to have to stick with the yellow stars. Nice. A dark navy blue, midnight blue, unassuming nebula with no planets in front of me. Full speed ahead. Well, we caught the edge of that one. Weren't quite lined up on center, Captain. I don't know if that's going to mean anything. Gosh, I hope not. Wouldn't that be horrible? Like, oh, you nicked the edge of the black hole. It threw you completely off course. Is that like a yellow ocean planet? 34,000. We're getting very, very close at this point. Okay, Swan Null. Oh, what is that planet? Oh, no! No, Thranxes, don't do it! There'll be time for looking at planets soon enough. And now's not that time. Resist the urge. Alright. Boy, I almost scanned, too. I almost ran a scan. Fight it. Fight the urge. Oh, look at that planet. Okay, where are we at? 26,000 light years. We're getting so close. Part of what I'm shocked about is just how vast everything is, because you would think this close to the core, you would see a lot more player-made structures. But even as I zip towards the core, I'm not really seeing anything but stars. I'm not seeing players. I'm not seeing Player hubs, buildings. Like nothing. Even this close to the galactic core of the Euclid galaxy, there's just no one here. The space is too vast. Oh. Look at that, how the stars stop. See, I would expect there to be so many player systems lining this edge here. And all I see are stars. And we're pretty much there. I mean, this is the core until you're like, boom, past it. And then you're on the other side. It's so vast. It's mind-boggling to think about. The completionist in me is just losing it because I'm like, how could we depart this galaxy when there's oh, stop. Just stop. I'm gonna get lost in the maze of stars. Let's push forward. Let's keep our track moving forward. There's no reason to stare into the abyss just yet. Oh, look at those two planets. They're about to hit each other. I'm not interested. Nope, not looking. I think once we get near the core, though, the core of this galaxy, we're going to have to stop, hit a space station, and set up a position. We've got to establish a presence around the core. And look at how much a single black hole jump will take us. It's out of jump range. Should have known that, Thranxes. Out of jump range. Barely out of jump range. There it is. Is this going to be the last black hole? We're just going to push right on through. Right on through. Come through. Let's do it. Wait, what? Oh, that was really bizarre. It was like the black hole took a second to try to calculate what we were doing, where we were going to end up. Let's see where we are. Still 10,000, 11,000 light years away. That seems so close, but yet 11,000 light years is ridiculous. That's out of jump range? Urias isn't. Let's go. Oh, what kind of planet is that? A desert planet? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're staying the course. Let's do this. Oh my goodness. Wow, now this is a neat color galaxy here. 3,000 light years away. Okay, officially, I do believe that is the last black hole we can take, right? So it's telling me that this is a Okay, now hold on. Because why would there be a black hole here? The closest it's going to take you is... Oh, it would just warp you around the center. Do we want to go there? I don't know if I necessarily want to go there yet. This nebula is a very pretty color, so I think that's a good of reason as any to say let's stop at the space station. We'll see what they got. We'll get credit for being here, which will put us on the terminus record where we can come back to the space station at any time. And then I guess... Gosh, I don't know. Do we press on? Doesn't feel like we should. Not right this second, anyways. Let's not be in such a rush we forget to smell the roses, right? We've already pushed through so many sections. Minotaur cannon. Fairly certain that's fully upgraded. We'll have to go somewhere and summon our Minotaur and see. Well, we still have Minotaur modules on our freighter we've yet to install, so... Alright, well, let's accept your gift. Please be it nanites... Oh, Korvax Convergence Cube. Ugh. I mean, not to not appreciate the guild's gift, but... I don't appreciate it. I guess there's no polite way to say it. I just straight up don't appreciate it. Take a photo of a monolith? No. Say no more. I'm your traveler. Goop. Goop for days. Goop for life. It's always goop. Always. The goop just keeps on happening. Alright, well I suppose we should sell all these bones here. I think we'll keep these purple ones, because they're actually worth a little bit of money. So we can give these to a new player, and, you know, 400,000 units, that's a pretty good boost without breaking the game. I like that philosophy. So maybe what we'll do is we'll get a little closer, and then call up the Nexus, maybe? Let's go ahead and, yep. We'll just scan, see what sort of planets we've got here. A fungal planet. Wait. A fungal planet. But it has no... It has none of the fungal mold on it, which means it's an anomalous planet. In any event, let's grab our living ship. Oof, good night. Where's traffic control on that one? Don't make me come up to that bridge and fire somebody, because I'll do it. All right. Maybe what we should do with the Nightmare in Space instead of just rushing straight to the end. I like those colors. That color transition is really nice. Maybe what we should do. Now, why would they jump me all the way over there when this, to me, looks like... Maybe because that's not as close as it gets. So this is 3200 versus this is... Oh, it's like right at the 3000 mark. Okay, well, we can work our way closer. Oh yeah, look at this. A red star in an uncharted system. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to do a little bit of discovery. Oh! A bladed planet. This system has been discovered by someone before. But only the anomaly planet. Okay, toxic planet with activated cadmium. Let's look at our discoveries page here. So we've got an Arctic planet. Okay, so let's go to the planet that nobody's discovered before. Again, this gives us quite a trip to travel through uncharted space with our living ship, which we need to start taking the time to do more often. But more importantly, it puts our name stamped on something near the galactic ring around the center. Doesn't look like they want to give us an encounter. Not today. Okay, toxic planet with those peach cream colored skies. Sure. No, there you go. So that's your colors. We're a little low in the atmosphere to really get the colors to pop, but that's okay. Let's head down and put our name on this planet, shall we? Oh yeah, look at this cave system. Oh, and there's water on this planet too? Well, this is interesting. This is absolutely a unique feeling toxic planet. Very orange. Let's say corrosive, lethal atmosphere. Ooh. Okay. Right, because it's activated cadmium. Are we gonna get some storm crystals? That would be really neat. I would hang out here a little bit for some storm crystals. And look at these things. These are plants? Suspicious odor. Nutrient source geological energy. It's a sproutling. I wonder what they grow into. Edible seeds, salt fusion. Oh, we got our first fauna. Out in the lethal rainstorm. Regrows teeth each day. I guess it would have to regrow its teeth each day for it to be so acidic here. Alright, well I think we can keep gathering these jade peas and heptaploid wheat. It says extreme storm, but I'm not seeing... Hush my mouth. Well, you know what we can summon here? Wait. I'm sure our freighter has a cadmium... Did we never put the... You don't say. Okay. Well, then we better get to hoofing it. Of all the times we've had superoxide crystals... Look at that toxic rainbow. I'm just like, it's a toxic rainbow. Oh wow, getting a lot of jade peas on this planet. Oh, and some of these storm crystal clusters are dense. Look at that. Wow, doubled up. Apparently the jade peas are really... Is that a bird? The jade peas really love the heavy acidic environment with a lethal atmosphere. It's not lethal to the flora. Alright, well... I keep seeing these odd plant reflections in my visor. It's these little plants here. They're catching the sunlight in a specific way. No, no, stop scanning the rocks. We can scan the rocks anytime, Thranxes. Let's grab up storm crystals. Yes, here we go. Oxygen plants. Oh my. Oh, same thing, same thing. Why are we doing that? Storm crystals. Oh yeah, look at that cluster over there. And more of these jade peas. It is a bird. I just saw a bird. Ooh, wait, no. We're gonna stop and get these first. Look at that cluster. Whoa, that's a ravine. And a significant one at that. I suppose as long as the storm rages on. Yeah, exactly. Storm is clearing. You knew that payday wasn't going to last forever. Even on an extreme cadmium planet. Oh, here we go.
Extreme water toxicity detected.
Right. But we can get some underwater plants and minerals while we're at it. Go to this underwater cave. So for being an acidic planet, everything is just so orange here. It's pretty cool. I don't know if this is the type of planet I would put a base on to necessarily surround the galactic core. But this is exactly the kind of planet that reads as toxic, and if you don't come check it out, you have no idea what you're missing. Look at this. So you've got this deep water cave trench thing, and then you've got a cave through here. I feel like you could do some rather creative stuff in here, maybe. But am I going to be the person to do it? No power hotspot nearby. B-class mineral deposit, no gas deposit nearby. Yeah. Those are pretty big factors for me.
Extreme toxicity detected.
Interesting land formations, for sure. And the terrain. It's high, it's low, there's peaks and valleys. I think there was one of those birds we never got to scan. We almost hit on our way out. It's an endangered species, and we about ended it.
Warning. Threat detected.
No, we're not doing threat detected. How about an uncharted blue star? Let's see what this one has in store for us. Discovered by someone else as well. Okay, so no player bases in these areas, but these planets have been explored and discovered by other people. Mechanical planet discovered by Mr. McNasty. I'm sure there's something here we can put our name on. Nope, discovered by Schwag. Bidor Perfect Blue. Seems you like RC cars. But I don't see any base identifiers. Okay, well, we're going to go over to this planet because it's going to take us a bit of a pulse jump to get to it. Just a contaminated planet with activated indium. No visible base. I was hoping with a name like that maybe we'd find a racetrack or something. I find it odd that all these locations have been explored near the galactic ring, but no bases. That seems interesting. Oh, here's your traditionally green toxic planet right here. With the acid and the mushrooms. Or no mushrooms. Almost looks like radioactive flora. Did I misread? I think I misread this. Yeah, a roaring nuclear wind. Yeah, this isn't acidic. I could almost tell as soon as I started seeing the flora. Well, looking at the time, that's going to be all we have time for. And we're going to need to wrap up this episode as we continue to circle the ring of the center of the Euclid galaxy. But until next time, take care.